currently it is Friday, and it is January 5th, 8:10 p.m. and THAC, that's right, the 24-hour long contest will be tomorrow in the morning in my time zone. That's when it's going to be announced. So, yeah, I'm going to put like an alarm really early in the morning so I can catch the live stream that announce the theme and the mod element. Whew, this is going to be a long haul. I'm going to save the full 24-hour. I'm going to use every single second of the time that we were given. I cannot wait. This will be my second ever THAC. And let me put on my thinking glasses on. I'm going to need these guys once they announce the theme. Right now, I look fresh right now, but I'm going to take a nap. Not a nap. I'm going to go sleep early, so I am well rested once the contest actually starts. So, I cannot wait for THAC. This is going to be my second one. Woo! Yay! So, this is me before, and this is me after. I'm just kidding. I don't even know what I look like after, but editor, show a picture of me after. I'm just kidding. That will be like towards the end. I think that's my log before THAC. Cannot wait. Pretty excited. Can't wait to see everybody's entries. I don't know how many entries there's gonna be. Last year there was like 150 entries. 150 entries. Let's see if this THAC can surpass that. Hell, they might even get like I don't know, like 200 entries. And if they're gonna make 200 entries, then I have to watch 200 1 minute long, 2 minute long videos, then compile them into my favorite. So yeah, wish me luck, guys. I will see you 4 in the morning. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? So I was woken up at 3:40 and I was greeted with the worst jump scare because my alarm wasn't playing my usual ringtone. So I just immediately got up and I was like, what the heck is this? What is that sound coming from? And apparently it was my alarm. Just thinking back, I still feel my heart pounding from that whole ordeal. But anyways, here we are in a THAC live stream, and there's chat going crazy. So yeah, can't wait until it starts in the next 3 minutes. In the next 3 minutes, my room is gonna look like a tornado came by and just dropped all my Legos on the floor, making it so that it's like a minefield. I am really excited because I am doing a documentation on my second THAC experience. My first THAC, there's not that much documentation, to be honest. There was not any like on-hand footage of me like making my scenes. So can't wait until how this video turns out. Just looking on the chat, I see very familiar faces just by scrolling and seeing all these people. Got myself a nice bottle of water, not Red Bull or Monster energy drinks. Those are obviously bad for you, and I don't like those because I never tried one, and I will never try one. And water is key. Water is hydration.
3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, I am William of AW Studios, the host of THAC 2024. Once again, it is a new year, it is a new THAC. Who knows what the future shall bring? Which is why this year's theme is The Journey Ahead. N is the letter mod, and the colours this year are a blue brick connected to a red brick. Please do check the link down below for the full Bricks in Motion Forums announcement thread, which will go into all of the details and all the rules. Also down below is the email address to submit your entries. As well as that, as we have done in previous years, we will be hosting a live stream special of the World of Brick Films podcast over on my channel, starting at 3 p.m. EST. And yeah, without further ado, best of luck on your entries. I look forward to the journey ahead.
All right. Wait, I think we got ourselves a good theme right here. Hold up, let me rewind a little bit back. What was it again?
Below is the email down below, which is why this 3 ahead. N is the letter mod,
Okay.
and the colours this year are a blue brick connected to a red brick.
Blue and red. I mean, like, it's a good color combination, but blue and red, really? It's not bad. Those are like the Joy-Cons colors right there. All right. The journey ahead. I can already think of like a story right now on my head, which is like Indiana Jones theme, but the question is, what characters am I going to use for that? The one thing I learned about these contests is that if you have like an idea, make like 3 of them and choose the one that you like the most, or just take an idea and just run with it and just create a story out of it. So I'm just thinking of the Indiana Jones one. That one will perfectly fit the theme, the journey ahead. So I'm going to start brainstorming, and I will catch you guys with an update. Okay, everybody, so here is one of the sets that I made. I'm already done designing it. I'm already done getting all the scenes that I needed. So I'm going to discard this and use this base plate for something else. Yeah, there's the things that I used earlier. There's my stand. And my room is already feeling the mess right now. I'm listening to some background music, while I'm animating. It is currently 7:30. Now it's 7:30. So I have spent 2 hours and no, not 2 hours. Start at 4. Spend 3 hours and 30 minutes of just animating straight. I got like 30 seconds at most. Oh, so I'm gonna make myself some breakfast and think of the story while I'm eating. So yay! Hello everybody, this is Tony Mushroom Films here, and I know I'm a little bit late, and I know it's been 20 days since THAC ended. To be honest, I just been like tired, like the first couple of days when THAC ended. Then I got lazy. Then school started coming up, so that like delayed my my conclusion of this whole documentary. Since I took so long to give you guys like an update, Bricks in Motion actually revealed the actual top 25 entries for THAC 2024, and I'm happy to say, you guys, we have scored 21st place. Woo! I'm quite happy with that number. 21, like, that's an improvement from my other videos that I entered into contests. So I'm really happy about that. To the people who actually did watch my entry, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. You guys make up my day. And I always love seeing your guys' comments. It always brings me a lot of joy and motivation. So thank you so much, guys. But enough of that. Let's move on to what actually happened after THAC. Alright, everybody. So this is my entry that I submitted for THAC 2024. And I'm about to give you guys some behind the scenes and some of my thought process when I was making this video. So without further ado, let's hop into it. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So right here, this is the first scene that I ever filmed when the contest starts, and there was already a mistake when the contest first began. So in this scene, we have the main character running away from the villain, and when the villain is catching his breath, I accidentally bumped my camera, ruining the shot. So I only had the scene where the hero is entering the scene and leaving the scene, and we have the villain entering the scene and catching up his breath. What was supposed to happen was that when the villain was done like catching his breath, he was going to send like a whole minion, like two guards or two of his henchmen to go capture the hero. But that obviously didn't happen because I accidentally bought my camera, so I had to think on the fly of, all right, what can I do to compromise the story. So yeah, that one little mistake actually changed the plot of the video. But the mistake was actually a blessing in disguise because it actually I was able to think of more ideas and think outside the box, and I made my video much more manageable. Because if I actually did went through with the two henchmen going after the main hero, then the video would have been a little bit longer and it would have been a little bit unfinished. So I'm quite happy that this mistake actually did happen. Right here was actually the last scene I ever filmed for my THAC entry. Yeah, this was actually the last scene. This scene was captured on like 9 9 p.m. So yeah, just a little, fun fact. This scene where he's entering inside the cave was probably the most tedious and the hardest scene I probably had to get throughout this whole contest, because the little corridor, the little hole when he walks in is so flipping small. It's like 3 bricks high, and I had to like wedge my pointer finger and my thumb, like just grabbing hold of him and like moving him like increments just to like make the scene look good. And also getting the lighting for this scene was also a pain. And on top of that, all these scenes, like all these sets, were not pre-made. I made them for the contest, so that wasted more of my time because I had to make every single set like on the spot. So yeah, this was probably like the hardest scene I ever had to get, which was the cave scene where he's inside the cave. When I first animated the hero like crumbling up the leaf into a bow, when I was first making it, when I thought it looked like my main character was smoking weed. you know, just a dumb thought I had. All right, the part where like the camera like zooming in into the diamond, I had like a little bit like flickering, so I had to cut like a couple of scenes from yeah I had to cut some scenes so it doesn't show that flicker, and it turned out very well. I'm very happy about it. Okay, what was supposed to happen was that when the boulder fell and crushed the villain, what was supposed to happen after that scene was a long chase scene where like the hero is like running down through a hall, jumping like holding onto a rope, going over a pit. The door was closing. He slides, just like Indiana Jones, but my time was cutting slim, so I had to cut slash scrap that idea. So yeah, there was gonna be more added to it. It's just time restraint. Well, that was the whole video. There were some ideas that I did had, but I had to cut it. But I never got around filming. So this video, in my eyes, is a little bit incomplete. But I do plan on like making a director's cut or like a remastered or whatever in the future. But that's gonna happen further down the line. So the original idea was to make like a Indiana Jones based adventure, but the plot that I had was a little bit too ambitious, and it wasn't reasonable with my skills that I have, so I had to scrap the idea and think of something else. But I did kept like a couple ideas from uh the original plot, like the part where like the boulder fall off and where like the main character like runs away from the boulder. Yeah, that was from the actual original idea. So I did took a little bit incorporations from that. The main inspiration for this whole video was Legend of Zelda. Actually, I'm a huge video game nerd, and I love like learning about like video game history. At the time, my YouTube feed was being flooded with like Legend of Zelda, primarily Twilight Princess. And when the theme was announced, A Journey Ahead, the first thing I thought of was Legend of Zelda, because Zelda is like a open world adventure game with a story. So I thought it will fit the theme of the contest. But the only problem is that I never played a Legend of Zelda game. Well, that's actually a lie. I actually played the first Zelda game, but the first Zelda game is just the base, bare bone of a game. So I look into other Zelda games that came after it. So I know Zelda is like an adventure game, but I don't know like the story of Zelda. So I went on YouTube and I searched up like the lore of Zelda, and I'll actually put on screen of the videos I actually did watch. I only watched 3 of them. Once I get the feel of what is Zelda and what is the story and the lore about it, I start taking some inspiration from Zelda and start making a story of my own from it. And I'm quite happy what I was able to come up with. Now there are still some ideas that I still didn't make into my video, but I still plan on making a remake of my video